Why do you think I'm beautiful? I'm ugly human, said the alien queen. The human soldier just smiled. The chamber was dim, lit only by the soft bioluminescence of the crystal walls. Silence hung like a heavy curtain, broken only by the faint hum of life support vents and the rhythmic breathing of the woman seated on the throne. Or rather, the queen. She sat tall, wrapped in dark metallic cloth, her silver skin dimmed by sorrow. Her 4 eyes glistened as she watched the lone human soldier kneel before her. His armor was scuffed, dusty, and marked with burns from the last battle. He didn't speak. He didn't move. He just looked at her with quiet eyes. Not fear, not disgust, just something else. "Why are you staring?" she asked, her voice brittle. The human said nothing. She rose slowly from her throne, even weakened. She moved like a shadow flowing across stone. Her clawed hands gripped the armrest for balance. "Do you pity me?" she asked. "No," he said simply. "Then why do you look at me like that?" She stepped closer, her voice shaking now. "You humans, you hate what we are. You see our faces and recoil. We are not soft or symmetrical. My skin is not smooth like yours. My voice," she paused as her lower lip trembled, "is not sweet." She stood inches from him now, towering over him. "Why?" she asked, voice sharp. "Do you look at me as if I am beautiful?" The soldier's voice was calm. "Because you are." She blinked. For a moment, her composure fractured. "I'm not," she whispered. "You're lying." He shook his head. "You don't see what I see," he said gently. "When I look at you, I see strength. I see pain endured. I see someone who still stands after losing everything." The queen turned away, hiding her face. "You humans value softness, fragility. You don't understand our kind." "I understand more than you think," he replied. "And I don't value softness. I value truth. I value fire that doesn't go out." She laughed bitterly. "My people call me ugly from birth. I was too pale, too quiet. My jawline was crooked by their standards. I was betrothed once, and he refused me. My own consort." The human stepped forward. "Then he was a fool." The queen stared at him. "I saw you on the battlefield," he said. "Not when you were fighting. But after, when your warriors fell, you stayed. You didn't run. You didn't scream. You carried 3 wounded soldiers across the ash field by yourself." He touched his chest. "That was beautiful." Her throat tightened. She looked down at her hands, clawed, calloused, trembling. "I am broken," she said. "No royal gifts remain in me. I have no voice song left, no psychic power. My people barely listen anymore. I am a symbol, not a leader." "You are more than a symbol," he said. "You're a flame that refuses to die." She sat back down slowly. Her gaze fell on the human, still kneeling, still steady, still looking at her like she wasn't monstrous, like she wasn't unworthy. "I've seen beauty in polished glass," she murmured. "It always shatters." "I've seen beauty in firelight," he said, "and it kept me alive." She looked at him again. He smiled. "I do not understand you," she whispered. "You don't have to," he replied. "Just know that when I look at you, I don't see ugly. I see someone worth protecting." A long silence followed. Her claws curled into fists. "You're the first being to say that to me." "Then your people have failed you," he said. She blinked. Then something strange happened. Her shoulders shook. Not from rage, not from pain, from something far older, far softer. A tear slid down one of her outer eyes, and then another. The queen turned her face away, ashamed. "I don't cry," she said. "We don't do this." He stood slowly, walked to her side, and gently, without fear, he knelt beside her. "Then I'll cry with you," he said. "So you don't have to do it alone." She looked at him, astonished. No one had ever touched her without trembling. No one had ever come this close without armor. She reached out hesitantly and placed one clawed hand over his. "You're strange, human. I've been called worse." She let out a small laugh, like something breaking free from years of silence. "You think I'm beautiful?" she asked again, barely above a whisper. He looked her in the eye and answered without hesitation. "Yes, I always have." And for once, she believed it.